iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is Kugan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the Mayfair Hotel in London for the press conference, Amir Khan versus Carlos Molina on the 15th of December in LA. With me, I've got Amir Khan. How are you, Amir?
I'm not too bad, man. I'm chilling. A lot of interviews today, feeling a bit tired now. And I thought you'd be one of the first interviews. What happened?
You know what? Amir, your press officer, just completely mugged us off, put us like 9th.
You need to come early next time so you can
I was here early. I was here at 11 o'clock waiting for you.
No, I'll have a word with him later.
First of all, I just want to talk to you about your change of trainers. Obviously, I've heard what you had to say about it, but at what point in this year did you realise that things were probably not working out with Freddie Roach, that you needed that change, that you've now gone with Virgil Hunter?
It wasn't about not working out with him. I mean, he's a great trainer and we got on quite well. It was just that I think he didn't have the defensive part he can teach me. And Freddie's a great trainer, but I think defensively I needed someone who's going to bring the best out of me in a way where he's going to teach me new things I've not been taught before. I always fight in straight lines, maybe moving the head more, and also I need to be working on new sparring partners, working with new sparring partners and different things like that. So I think with Freddie, that wasn't happening. I mean, the only best sparring partner I ever faced was Manny Pacquiao, and we only did a couple of rounds after that. I wasn't allowed to spar with him. But with Virgil Hunter, he's got a great setup. He's going to bring the best out of my sparring, my training, and it's the way you spar in a ring. You fight. That's the way you fight. Now, if I have great quality sparring, I'm going to fight that way. I'll give you an example. When I was fighting Zab Judah, which I think was one of the best fights I had, I was sparring with Manny Pacquiao, so that brought the best out of me, and I won that fight so comfortably. Same when I fought Kotelnik, I had great sparring partners. But then when I fought Peterson and Garcia, I had guys who were walking onto me and we were throwing haymakers, and it was a war. I think maybe that's why you start fighting like that in the ring, because it kind of registers there and you kind of get used to fighting like that. It becomes a habit. You keep your hands down and throwing big shots and getting caught with a lot of shots when you don't have to get caught with shots. I never used to get caught with silly shots before, but now I've started, maybe because I get too confident being a world champion and everything. Being a two-time world champion, getting too confident, and I think I need to go back to the basics again. I need to work on what I'm good at and work on the old stuff. So yeah.
Are you convinced that Virgil Hunter is going to give you the attention and time that you need? Obviously, you said about Freddie Roach being maybe preoccupied with Manny Pacquiao, but you've convinced in your head that Virgil Hunter will give you that time.
100%. I mean, I spoke to Virgil already, and Virgil said to me that he's gonna spend 100% time with me, and he's gonna, even though he's got Ward. I said, Ward is your number one. He said, wait a minute, Ward is not my number one. All my fighters are number one. So I like that, because all his fighters, he treats not only me, he's got other fighters who he treats number one. So he treats them all fairly, that means, which I think is a brilliant thing. And I think he'll be a brilliant team member and also a brilliant coach for Amir Khan, and we'll have a great relationship, and hopefully I'll get a lot of his time.
What do you know about Carlos Molina? Obviously, there's two Carlos Molinas, by the way, because when you first announced, everyone was under the misconception that you were talking about the light middleweight. But what's going on here? He's dropping down Amir's going to put on weight. What's going on? But what do you know about Carlos Molina? I haven't seen him personally myself.
Molina is undefeated. He's a tough kid. I mean, but I think any undefeated fighter is a good fighter, because never tasted defeat before. They want to have a war. Then they never want to get beat. Fighting him in his country, America. He's gonna have a huge fan base in California. That's where he's from. And also, but I think it's a big step up for him. A lot of people say he's a lightweight. He's only fought a lightweight 3 times. I've had more fights than him at lightweight. So he's naturally probably a welterweight, because he always fights around 138, 139. The heaviest he's fought at is 141. The heaviest I've fought at is 139. So I think it'll be a brilliant fight for me. It's a perfect fight, and I think it's all about timing. Get through this fight and then start looking at the future. But at the moment, it's about winning this fight and winning it in good style.
You've just launched Super Fight Promotions with Dennis Hobson. So was this something that was always in your plan, that you wanted to get into that side of promoting? Obviously, you've signed your brother and John Joe Evan as well.
Yeah, definitely. With the promotion side, me going through and experiencing everything and working with promoters as I was growing made me understand it more now, and I want to do the best for my fighters like John Joe Nevin, and also Also Kugan Khan. I know I can take them to the top, and not only get them to the top, but at the same time make them superstars, make them huge names, get them involved in big things, you know, and get them fights that they're going to look good in, you know. And it's going to be tough for them. It's a big change from the amateurs, but because I've been there, I've done it, I know what mistakes I made. I know why I went wrong. I don't want my fighters to do them, and I'll make them mistakes. So, you know, with super fight promotions, I'm going to take it to a different level. And I promise you, you know, by the end of the year, we will have a great stable. We will have great fighters, and our first show is going to be January 19th, headlining a couple of Olympians. Kugan Khan's going to be there as well, and also by the end of this week, hopefully we talk to a lot more Olympians from England and also Ireland and other places who we are thinking of signing. But you know, if fighters want to sign up with us, just think about, you know, having great press conferences. I'll be headlining everything myself, you know, but I'll still be fighting at the same time. They can fight under my undercard also. But I think today is about the Carlos Molina fight. I'm sure we could talk about the promotion side some other time. But it's something I'm just looking forward to.
You're not looking for a super heavyweight?
I was just looking at you thinking, how about you?
Are you interested? I'm available January 19th.
Are you available January 19th in Manchester, MEN Arena?
I'm available.
Are you available?
We'll have a chat later on. I'll talk to Asif.
Yeah, we'll have a chat later on. We'll get you on. Are you really? You sure?
Yeah, I'm available.
Do you fight?
Yeah.
I didn't know you can fight. But don't worry.
I'll beat you anyway.
We'll have a chat with you later on.
Right, listen, there's obviously a string of press waiting to speak to you.
They're giving you dirty looks, man. You better hurry up because they're watching the thing.
Start throwing stuff at me. Just quickly, just one thing. Just quickly, the last thing I'm going to say to you.
Okay.
Quickly, ringside the other day.
Richard Schaefer.
Richard Schaefer, Golden Boy. He's my mate anyway. That's my mate anyway.
Richard.
Just a quick note, ringside the other day, a little bit of rivalry going on, continued, you and Kell Brook. Is this something potentially we could see next year?
Look, I think if Kell Brook wants to fight Amir Khan, I think he needs to prove himself, and prove himself in a way where he has to fight someone who's recognised in the world. I thought the huge names. I've been a two-time world champion. We've held world titles, and you know we will become a world champion again. But when you put my name with someone like Kell Brook, you need to think how my career has gone, who I fought, and who he's fought. Now, you know, it's all about him facing the right opponents. If he becomes a world champion, I'll be more than happy to fight him, and we could take that fight wherever. Golden Boy will be happy to make that fight. But the thing is, at the moment, Kell Brook is not on my radar because he's on domestic level at the moment. If he starts to up his game, then maybe. But if he doesn't, then there'll be no fight.
Well, Amir Khan, thank you very much for talking to iFILM London.
I'll hold you up for the next fight in January 19th.
Listen, have a chat with Asif. I'm there. I'm available. I've got to lose 1 stone.
Do you have any heavyweights in the for Golden Boy? Do we have
actually, yeah, we can. You against Deontay Wilder or against Seth Mitchell? What do you think?
Seth Mitchell, I think.
Seth Mitchell.
I can't swear, but I would them up.
Okay, no problem then.
Call it on with Seth Mitchell. I'd fight him. Oh, mayhem, right? Kugan Cassius with Amir Khan for iFILM London. Thank you very much.